St. Agnes Eve, ah, bitter chill it was. The owl, for all its feathers, was a cold. The hare limped trembling through the frozen grass, and silent was the flock in woolly fold.
Freezers fell out the sky, the night most slept, wrapped in blankets of an owl's breath. Those creatures who but crippled stone, a herd of stars for one stood alone.
Numb were the beadsman's fingers while he told his rosary, and while his frosted breath, like pious incense from a censer old, seemed taking flight to heaven without a death, past the sweet Virgin's picture as prayers he saith.
The blue fingers of a beadsman who swung praise from his chapped lips, a tongue of used sandpaper smooth as words rose above his own bliss.
At last burst in the argent revelry, with plume, tiara, and all rich array.
So followed the hollowed-out parade of a noble prize for the eagle's charades.
Numerous as shadows haunting ferally the brain, new stuffed in youth, with triumph gay of old romance.
While many shadows from without light gave insight upon the young filled with life, as to wipe the dust off an old romance, water not these dead to old plants.
These let us wish away, and turn soul-thoughted to one lady there, whose heart brooded all that wintry day on love and winged St. Agnes's saintly care.
Turn to the face pasted within eyelids, whose desire had froze just short of mercy, no match to the now encrypted St. Agnes,
of whom she had heard old dames full many times declare,
as the story beholds secrets beyond pages.
They told her how upon St. Agnes's Eve young virgins might have visions of delight, and soft adorings from their loves receive upon the honeyed middle of the night.
Pages beyond the secrets behold the revised, as two eyes face the tale of a third shy. Virgins fall to knees, words in the wind, as they brush against the dreams of one soft limbs.
If ceremonies due, they did aright, as supperless to bed they must retire, and couch supine their beauties lily white, nor look behind, nor sideways, but require of heaven with upward eyes for all that they desire.
If properly prepared with the clustered hunger, so feared with open palms for stars to read clear, a future near, a morning to yawn.
So, purposing each moment to retire, she lingered still.
Pajamas, slumber and self-conceiving a distant lover's help.
Meanwhile, across the moors had come young Porphyro, with heart on fire for Madeline.
Sweat drips as he carries a bundle of wood towards a lady who holds a match under she stood.
Beside the portal doors, buttressed from moonlight, stands he and implores all saints to give him sight of Madeline. But for one moment in the tedious hours, that he might gaze and worship all unseen.
A portal stretch. The man who has all begs for his breath, shaking the grounds of a holy glimpse to lift a moment beside her chest, to innocently gaze but short of innocence.
Perchance, speak,
Knocked from,
kneel,
balance,
touch,
by an orgasmic kiss.
in sooth, such things have been. Ah, happy chance! The aged creature came, shuffling along with her ivory-headed wand, to where he stood, hid from the torch's flame, behind a broad hail pillar, far beyond the sound of merriment and chorus blind.
Of the magic dragon blew high the sea and ride in the unmisted melody.
Four leaves to a plot. Dance floor shuffles, manipulating time behind appears trouble, meaningless joy of self-battles.
He startled her,
Wits for shit.
but soon she knew his face and grasped his fingers in her palsied hands, saying, "Mercy, Porphyro, hie thee from this place. They are all here tonight, the whole bloodthirsty race."
An hour before her heart beats fit, shook from the norm. Remove this to shadows, for there is a pack of wolves who drool for your cattle.
He followed through a lowly archway, brushing the cobwebs with his lofty plume.
He follows her through swollen lies with the hat of spiders as they web to fly. The old lady still surprised until darkness rested on dilated eyes.
And as she muttered, well a day, he found him in a little moonlight room, pale, latticed, chill,
A dead man's bed,
and silent as a tomb.
a living man's threat.
"Now tell me, where is Madeline?" says he. "Oh, tell me, Angela, by the holy loom, which none but secret sisterhood may see, when they St. Agnes's wool are weaving piously."
Guide me no map, find me for truth which none but silent tongues speak of, as they grace the warmth of God's fuel.